Well, there we go, folks. Welcome to St. Mary's of Lancaster, where the Marauders are going to take on the 4-1 St. Mary's of Lancaster Lancers. Louis Cerez in to kick for the Marauders, and St. Mary's will have a drive start from their own 27-yard line.
All right, my friend, we're good to go.
There we go. Fix those audio problems, I see.
Yep.
So Justin Hersey, the quarterback, under center, coach's son, running play to the left. Connor McKenna there stacks it up for a 2-yard loss.
Yep, Anthony Stitt, the junior running back. The Lancers come in at 4-1, and your Marauders at 4-2 on a cool, crisp Saturday afternoon for football post-sports night.
Yes.
I'm a little tired, I must admit.
I'm good to go, my friend.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
You're much better staying power than I. I'm getting ready for Social Security.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, it was it was a fun night. A lot of folks out there. Got to see some old friends, some new friends, as it were.
Yeah, we'll reminisce as we go. Second down, 13, the ball on the Lancer 25. Hersey gives the ball to the running back. That's Tony Robinson. Big hole over left side out to around the 33-yard line. A gain of about 8 for the Lancers.
Yeah, they run that misdirection. That'll be a counter out of this option offense, and they're going to try and trap the DN there. And they did a nice job of trapping Connor McKenna, and Robinson was able to get up underneath him there for the 6-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and 6.
Yep, the Lancers playing without their outstanding running back, Nick Vallone, who broke his thumb a couple weeks ago. They're hopeful he'll be back for the playoffs. Big loss for them, though, without a doubt.
Yeah, 1,000-yard rusher. That's big cog in their offensive weaponry.
They run out of the I formation, receivers left and right, and they give the ball to Robinson, the up back, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of 1.
Yeah, Ryan Conchafter came in hard off the corner with help from McKenna and Tyler Hill.
So the Lancers will have to punt it away.
Tyler Hill continuing his stellar defensive play this year. He's been just terrific for this Marauder squad.
We've just started here from St. Mary's. 10 minutes to go, first quarter, no score.
Nigel Davis back along with Ryan Conchafter, as Miles Young is out this week nursing an injury.
Dalen Jones in to punt it. Good punt. It's going to bounce at the 42. Take a St. Mary's bounce inside the 35-yard line. It will be down there. And the Marauders will come out 1st and 10. We're going to see Mike McCarthy back today?
Yes, we are, sir. He's ready to go. He got the clear go-ahead about Tuesday this week. He got some snaps in. Coach Gilbert was pleased with his progress through the week. So much-needed support for this Marauder offense, getting their quarterback back in the lineup.
I think Justin Jones is back today as well, right? So the Marauders are pretty healthy. Rod Payne out with a knee injury. Today his status still
he's week
questionable.
To week at this point.
Yep.
So the Marauders come out in a stack power I. I love this formation.
Tyler Hill along with Davis and Conchafter. Hill in motion now. They hand the ball off to Davis. Tries to avoid one tackler, and he does. Looking for some blocking up left side. 45, still on his feet and down at around the St. Mary's 45-yard line. A gain of about 21.
Yeah, we had some motion on the Marauders. So that's gonna
didn't see that flag. Yep. They using yellow flags or pink flags today?
They're using yellow.
Okay.
I think there was, because everyone's wearing towels, they did try to go to the pink ones, but that became a nuisance when everybody had the towels. So you didn't know if there was a flag or a towel down or whatever. But, yeah, an illegal motion call on the Marauders. That'll send them back to the 30, make it the 29, and be first down there. But Nigel Davis get a chance to use his speed on this grass. And the Marauders, you're going to see a steady diet of him today.
I would think so. So it'll be 1st and 15 now on the Marauder 29-yard line. Expecting a little rain here this afternoon. Hopefully we can get this one in before the showers come down.
Yeah, I was mentioning that in the pregame when we weren't on the
air. Shotgun for McCarthy. Davis, the lone back. They bring Conchafter motion right. Gives the ball to Davis. Good hole right side. He's at the 40, 45. Can anybody get to him? And he's brought down at the Lancer 42-yard line. Justin Hersey on the tackle. Good blocking up front there by the Marauders.
Yeah, there's a good burst there by Davis. He got up into that power hole on the right side, and a huge, huge gainer there.
Yeah, close to 30 yards.
Yeah, call it 29 on the carry. Well, the Marauders using a little more of that pistol formation, Mark, just to give Davis a little better look and still be in the shotgun for the pass threat. Here's the diamond formation the Marauders have been using a little bit of late. You've got Conshafter on the left, Cordell Owens on the right, and Davis back behind McCarthy in the pistol.
And they give the ball to Davis again, following his blockers inside the St. Mary 40-yard line, down at about the 39, a gain of 3, bring up second down.
Saw some chunks of turf coming up there. Mitch DePiro in on the tackle, Trevor Rona also.
Clock running, 8:30 to go here, first quarter.
Well, big game last night, Mark, as Jamestown was able to hold off Orchard Park there. Orchard Park went for the win at the end with the 2-point conversion. Like to see that. But
Canisius went down to
Cardinal Mooney
in Ohio, lost 9-7.
Yeah, not seeing much about Olison these days, huh?
Big win for Timon last night over Williamsville South. McCarthy gives the ball to Davis. Good block there by Cordell Owens and Conshafter, and he's down to the St. Mary's 31-yard line.
It'll be another first down as he's already over 40 yards on the day.
So it's going to be Nigel left, Nigel right, Nigel up the middle.
Don't be surprised you see it pull up one time here and look for Tyler Hill up the gut potentially. But the Marauders are going to keep it close to the vest here for a little bit. I am sure of that. Davis has got to get his carries in a game like this. You just want to grind out some methodical drives, get your scores going, try and get up early here. Fired up St. Mary's crowd and team on their homecoming.
Yep, senior day as well, last home game of the season.
Yep.
As they finish up on the road the last 2 weeks, St. Francis and I believe Timon. They're here. And they give the ball to Davis. Loss of one there.
Yeah, that'll be the big one when they go over to Joseph Drive and play O'Hara in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So early on in the season, St. Mary's, they had that 70-point outburst against Smethport, Pennsylvania, to open the season.
Yep.
And they took care of East High School and also beat Timon before they fell to Canisius, and then beating Hutch Tech last Friday night under the lights over at All High. So a good start to the season for Coach Hersey and his squad.
2nd and 11, McCarthy shotgun this time. Davis the lone back. Conshafter motion right. And that's the way they're going to go with it. And Davis slips a little bit, but not much there. He gets to around the 30-yard line. Gain of 2, bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you can see some footing issues on both sides here. Traditionally, as you will have with grass fields, the middle, between the 30s, the middle of the field gets a little loose and some of that turf comes up. So maybe we'll see McCarthy's first pass of the game here on 3rd and 9. I think you got to check and look for Tyler Hill in this situation. He's going to be flanked out to the left or to the right now as he changes. McKenna out to the left.
Davis in the slot left. Cordell Owens the lone back for a little toss here. McCarthy quick throw and almost intercepted there by number 11 Deion Strong.
And he could have had some room to run with that. That's an out pattern that's kind of high risk, high reward type. But the ball delivered just a hair late, and the Marauders faced with a 4th down, which they're going to go for here from the 31. Yeah, they ran all hitches on that pattern, Mark.
Yep.
Just all 4 receivers getting a quick hitch. McCarthy had his lasers set in on Conshafter right away as the Marauders take a timeout here. But he was looking Conshafter's way the whole time, and a great break on the ball by Deion Strong as he was able to get in, get that pass broken up, and set up this difficult 4th and 9 for the Marauders.
Yeah, if he'd have got 2 hands on it, it'd have been...
Could have been off to the races. Yep. Coach Hersey's done a great job with this program since taking over a few years ago, and numbers are a little down, obviously a smaller school, but they've done a nice job.
Yes, they have. They've done an outstanding job.
And, of course, without do everything running back Nick Vallone, the task becomes a little more difficult. But you got to persevere. Put a lot of it on his son, Justin Hersey, the quarterback.
Hey, Mark. Mark DePiero in the
we're just talking about your boy there, sir.
It was all good.
Well, here we go. We're going to come out of the timeouts. We'll see what the Marauders come up with here to draw up on 4th and 9 here early in the first quarter.
Any early prediction here?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you're going to look to try and get Davis on an out and up here on the near sideline here. Look for, Tyler Hill on a deep slant, and then Davis to try and get out around him. Still some organizational issues as the refs are looking over the St. Joe's sideline. We are now ready to play.
So take a look at Davis in the slot left.
Yep, they got a double help over the top.
Yep.
With Robinson, as Anthony Stitt is on Davis here.
Fakes the handoff to Owens. Looks long, right side, and it's knocked down by Justin Hersey, incomplete, and the Lancers will take over at first down. Good coverage there.
Well, credit Anthony Stitt there, Mark, for St. Mary's. He didn't let Davis get off the line, and that's where McCarthy's initial look came, and he had to go back to the other side and try and get one deep. He was looking for McKenna and Conch after they were both in the same area, but Justin Hersey doing a nice job getting back, breaking it up, and St. Mary's will take over right from their own 30-yard line.
As you said, he looked left first, but nothing there. And then two Marauder receivers down on the right side. I'm not even sure both of them should have been.
Well, they're a little close there in their route. Yeah. It's a bad route running. They may have to, in that twin format, they may have to separate Hill and Davis on separate sides there.
So Lancers take over. They give the ball to Stitt. First run back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Anthony Castellani in on the tackle. Picking up right where he left off from last week. A lot of tackles after missing a couple of weeks.
First quarter moving quickly here. We're already at the 5-minute mark.
That's nice.
Yes, it is.
Because there's a lot of good college football today, my friend.
There is. Could be a good recliner afternoon, I think.
Yeah. Get the grill ready to go, I think, buddy. Got to watch two games, though, at 8 o'clock. You got the Notre Dame game
and hockey for you hockey
fans. Please. I have cash out on that for the time being.
Hersey rolls right. And he throws. He's got his man. That's number 11, Deion Strong, out to the 41-yard line. First down, Lancers.
How about the jump pass there,
I like that. Hersey only checks in at 5 feet 8 inches. Little guy.
Well, if the Marauders didn't know they were in for a battle, these first couple of series should tell them that. St. Mary's did a nice job of stopping the offensive drive, and now they're moving as they're heading toward midfield. I'm sitting right on the 48 here this week, too.
Good positioning.
I'll be able to tell you if it's a first down real close on this one.
Shotgun for Hersey. They got the pistol formation. Throws, and it's over the head of the intended receiver, Mark O'Neill. Incomplete. Second down. Okono on the coverage.
Yeah, that was dangerous there. That ball was in the no man's land over one receiver in front of the other, and two Marauder defenders there. Okono doing a nice job in coverage there against Mark O'Neill.
So second down now. Up front for the Marauders, number 53, Tafari Okono. Along with Costanzo. Hersey's going to throw. Looks left.
Good ball.
And he's got his man at the 46-yard line. First down to Deion Strong.
Stranahan makes the tackle there, but that was a good ball delivered by Hersey as he threw that ball before the cut was made, and Strong turned around, and there it was for the big 15-yard gain and a first down.
Yep. Stranahan he's the JV quarterback up for today's contest.
Yeah, the JV.
In the starting lineup at cornerback. That's pretty good. Go from quarterback to starting cornerback.
Well, we know the Marauder problems in the defensive secondary have been well documented by this crew here. So looking for any support that they can get back in that secondary.
Now he drops back into the free safety spot. Timeout called by St. Mary's. 3:34 to go here. First quarter, no score. Second possession here for the Lancers.
Donation includes pop, beverages, and a buffet. Tickets are available at the door. Live music by Breakaway.
Nice complex back here. A lot of room. A lot of room. They get the cheerleaders down in front of us.
This wonderful event.
Well, big events planned here for the Lancer faithful tonight. They're going to have a night out with the here at one of the local establishments to celebrate homecoming weekend. So they seem to get everything together. They've agreed on a play here, and St. Mary's trots out from the sideline. 1st and 10.
So here we go.
Try and see if they get back into this power running game with Stitt and Robinson in the backfield.
Yep,
big
formation.
Yeah, big tight end Nathaniel Keith flexes to the left side.
Bring O'Neill in motion right now. Hersey rolls out to his right, going to throw, and it's blocked at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Conshafter who got a hand on it.
Hill knocks the ball down for the Marauders.
Oh, Tyler Hill, I guess. Okay. So it'll be second down at the 45.
Yeah, that was just a little sprint out there where they tried to get Hersey out in the open, and he tried to hit Deion Strong with a little curl route. Good coverage there by the Marauders. Lancer coaching staff looking for an interference call, but with the ball tipped, everything's off at that point.
High formation again. Down at the bottom of the screen is Strong. Up at the top of the screen, O'Neill. Hersey, they give the ball to the second back, that's Stitt, and he's met in the backfield for a loss of about 5 at midfield.
Yeah, John Schmidt and Ryan Conshafter broke through there and bottled that up, and a big 5-yard loss on that play.
Yep, bring up 3rd and 15 now.
I would be surprised to see St. Mary's try and get something deep up the sideline here, too. But they're going to have to get the ball out of Hershey's hands pretty quickly today. The St. Joe's defensive line looks very active.
Looks like they got Okono now at the free safety spot.
Yeah, they moved
deep.
Stranahan's over to the corner.
Yep.
You got to watch Deion Strong here on this side. He's one-on-one with Nigel Davis.
Shotgun for Hersey.
Little hitch and go. Here we go.
And under some pressure, escapes a couple of rushers, and he's brought down right at midfield by
they're going to get the
Josh
face
Jackson.
mask.
We got a face mask.
It's the right call. Just at the end of the tackle, his hand slipped off the shoulder pads into the mask, and that's going to be a first down. But they tried to get Deion Strong here down the sideline, a little hitch and go. Tough play to run in that situation because you have Nigel Davis playing so far off with the 3rd and 15 situation. He doesn't have to bite on that quick hitch. He can come up and play that safe. So that hitch and go doesn't show much option there to the cornerback.
Costly penalty.
After the penalty, it is 3rd and 10.
So it's 5 yards.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
they
a
had the
different
5.
high school, yeah. So 5-yard face mask. It's not an automatic first down, so it brings up 3rd and 10 at the 45. 2:25 clock runs here. Quarter number 1, no score. Out on Laverick Avenue.
Laverick and Sheldon, my friend.
Yes. Hersey shotgun again. They send some rushers up the middle, and he's hit as he throws the ball. Cordell Owens puts him down good. The pass is incomplete, intended for Deion Strong, and it'll be 4th down. And we'll see if the punting.
Yep, they're going to kick it
on.
away
They
here.
do, yep. Paul Battaglia will punt it away, number 56, 5'7", 220-pounder. Had a good punt his first time. Davis, the lone return man for the Marauders, stands at around the 20-yard line.
Good boot
Kick again.
Davis is going to return
yep,
time.
at his own 15. Trying to outrun everybody to the right. And 20, 25, 30, 40.
Coming all the way back, though, buddy.
Is it?
Yep.
Is there a flag? Okay, I didn't see the flag. It's tucked.
Yeah,
the
they
right
got
of
a block
press
in the
box
back
here.
here.
Yep, I saw it. I just didn't see the flag. Yep.
Davis with the return.
So that one's coming way back.
And
So a big return by Nigel Davis will be negated by the penalty.
And the Marauders will get a start about their 10-yard line. And of course, David Hersey here is a legendary coach and father, Tom Hersey of Canisius College fame, up in the box here calling his offense.
Against the Marauders.
Well, the Marauders will have to go to long field. Inside of 2 minutes here left in the first quarter, the Marauders will be backed all the way up to about the 11. Negating the 48-yard return from Davis.
Yep. Too bad.
After the penalty, it'll be
So a
first
couple
and
of
10 Marauders from the 10-yard line.
untimely penalties. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 10.
Now we'll see if they'll go the safe route here and go with the horse and try and break out of their own zone here a little bit. McCarthy comes out in the shotgun.
Yep, Owens and Davis in the backfield. They give the ball to Nigel. Tries to find room right side, and he'll get out to the 16-yard line. Gain of, I'll give him 6 there. 2nd and 4.
Also mentioned that Mr. Nigel Davis is the recipient of the annual Phil Scafidi Award. Congratulations to him. That was announced last week.
Yep. Deservedly so. So a minute and 15 to go here in quarter one. No score. This is the second possession for the Marauders here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they
Lancers have had it twice, 2 punts. Shotgun for McCarthy. Pitches the ball to Davis. And he's met in the backfield by a host of Lancers and brought down for a big loss.
That's going to be about an 8-yard loss. They tried to run sweep out of that diamond formation, but the key is you got to hook that end, and they didn't do it. And he got upfield, and that was number 6, Nathaniel Keith, cleaning up on the tackle.
So they spotted at the 11. It'll be 3rd and 9.
A little bit of a break there for the
A
Marauders.
little forward progress. Conchafter comes in with the play from the sideline. Inside 30 seconds.
They're going to have to hustle
Quarter
to get
one.
this one off here.
Shotgun for McCarthy. They bring Davis in motion right. They'll have 3 receivers up top, right? McCarthy rolls right and throws, and he's got Conchafter, and it looks like it'll be enough for a Marauder first down.
Yeah,
10-yard gain, 12-yard gain. 10-yard gain, I don't know. 10, 11, 12, you pick. 10-yard gain. Put it at the 21. Clock stops, 7.1 seconds to go. And a nice afternoon for football. Game time temperature right around 60 degrees.
Yeah, good fall day.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be. I dressed for 50s. Now I'm sweating.
So did I.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you it's
I
shorts.
wore a jacket today.
I got the double layer on. So I formation, Hill and Davis stacked behind McCarthy. Up. Dropped it on the snap, picked it right up, gave it to Davis. And he gains about 2 yards.
Another flag
on the
here.
Play.
Yep. That's going to be another jump by the Marauders. Which will be
illegal formation.
Yeah, and that'll be walked off, and we will get it.
Yep.
We'll get that back when we start up the second quarter here. As a scoreless first quarter is in the books.
1st and 15. We've played one here. No score.
Well,
at St. Mary's.
Let's get an
update. Take a look
buddy.
out at the scoreboard here. It's in memory of Coach Mike Bottomley.
Oh, yeah, great Mike Bottomley.
Kind of interesting, the history of coaches that have been St. Joe's and St. Mary's over the years. Mike Bottomley, Bernie Osland was Marauder staffer at one time, right?
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Coach Gilbert also
Coach
was
Gilbert
the head coach
was here
there.
for a while with Coach Lindner.
And Hersey, St. Joe's guy at the
Yep.
start. So first quarter statistics. Actually, we're going to run an untimed play here or not.
Yeah, quarter can't end on a penalty,
What?
I guess.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be a problem, but they are going to run an untimed.
Yep. So we're going to run one more here, even though thought we were officially into the quarter two. So it's first and 15 at the 15. McCarthy's going to throw, and overthrows
Boy.
McKenna, and it's almost intercepted by Deion Strong, and that'll officially end the first quarter. No score. Now your Donate Life units quarter stats.
Well, the Marauders 52 yards, St. Mary's with 22, 24 through the air, -2 on the ground for St. Mary's. The Marauders 43 on the ground, all Nigel Davis, and just 9 yards passing. The completion to Conshafter there late in the first. First downs are 3 for the Marauders, 2 for St. Mary's. Not lots going, but goose eggs up on the scoreboard.
Yep.
So we'll head out to the college scoreboard here, Marcus. Early on, a little bit of a shocker going on at Rocky Top. Tennessee is leading South Carolina 17-7. And Missouri up early, midway through the second period, over Florida 10-3. Texas Tech up on West Virginia 13-10 for those West Virginia fans who are listening in.
Sure, Coach Udecki.
Yeah. Yep. Oklahoma State 17-0 over TCU. Vandy giving Georgia all they can handle at 17-14 in the second quarter. And
that's the top 25. That's it.
Yeah.
You need the big board.
I need the big
UB
board.
Bulls this afternoon, home hosting the Minutemen of UMass. The Bulls big favorites today. 19 and a hook.
It's for sporting interest,
for anybody
of course.
that just wants to see how good they'd be if they bet on college football. Not that we're encouraging that at all.
Strictly to see how competitive the games will be.
As we start the second quarter, the Marauders have the ball second.
So we are ready to go. Quarter number 2. The Marauders now heading left to right. I formation. Owen and Davis stacked up behind McCarthy. Conshafter to the bottom of the screen. Okono wide left. And they pitched the ball to Davis.
Good.
No blocking there. Great job by 11, Deion Strong.
Well, great job by Dalen Jones there, who sets the edge. He didn't allow himself to get hooked, and he set that edge and spread it out. And Jones coming in for the cleanup of the garbage and the tackle.
So we got third in the bundle, 3rd and 17 to go.
Minnesota and Northwestern all tied at 7 at the half. Ooh, Cincinnati putting it to Connecticut early, 27-3. Connecticut's having trouble,
they
buddy.
Can score some points.
Yeah, Munchie Legault, the quarterback of Cincinnati, not playing today, but they're still putting up points.
McCarthy goes under center. Owens the lone back. Oh, no, I formation. There we go. Fakes the handoff to Davis, rolls out to his left, throws, and he's got the tight end Tyler Hill. Bounces off one Lancer, and he's going to be brought down at the 25, well short of the first down marker. They're going to spot it at around the 25-yard line. So
Yep.
it'll be 4th down, and the Marauders, I believe, will kick it away.
Yeah, short little bootleg there to no avail.
So Nigel Davis will come in to punt. I think we got ourselves a little match here today, my friend.
That we do.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get you updated on some more scores here at the change of possession.
Strong and Stitt back at their own 40-yard line. Davis stands at his 13.
Now they need a good boot here.
We got whistles coming in. Let's see where that's from.
There's 11 out there.
The referees thought there were 12. They only have 11 on the field here, so snapper gets a chance for practice in that particular instance. The back judge thought he counted 12, but
snapper is Tyler Hill. Looks like he might go to get some offers to be a snapper in college.
this ref must have gone to the University of Phoenix. It took business courses instead of math, huh?
And
Pretty good boot.
yeah, bounces right at midfield, and it'll be down at the Lancer 44-yard line. Jordan Glover in the house today. Along with his father, Kevin Glover.
Yep. Georgia Tech up 21-0 over Syracuse. Looks like Tennessee 17-7 over South Carolina. Missouri tacks on another field goal, now up 13-3.
Great night last night. A lot of great food. All of our supporting restaurants in the area. Gigi's, Curry's. Gigi's had the arancinis, I believe. Pizzas, Lenova's. We had a whole host of great supporters last night. We'll try to bring them all to you during the broadcast. Hersey on first down, rolls right, and gets the ball to O'Neal, and he's knocked out of bounds at around the St. Joe 48-yard line. Good gain there of about 8.
Yeah, Hersey kept that play alive as he was under pressure. All him there, and this St. Mary's team, if they can get this first score on the board, it'll only raise their expectations that much more. Marauders here, really not much getting going here offensively. We'll see if St. Mary's can finish off a drive. They had a pretty good drive start their first one, unable to convert, and had to punt it away. And the second drive, just a 3 and out. So
2nd and 2. Second quarter, 9:36 to go. We are scoreless. I formation for the Lancers. And they give the ball to the upback, Robinson, and he's met by
Castellani and
Timmy Noonan, number 44.
Timmy Noonan, sure.
So third down, the ball right at midfield and right in front of us here in our nice press box location here. Very nice. Nice paneling inside here. Looks like my Florida room.
There you go.
Big third down here for the Lancers. Shotgun. With Stitt and Robinson on each side of Hersey. Marauders bring the rush, and the throw is knocked down. Tyler Hill bats that one, and it's incomplete. 4th down.
St. Mary's will punt it away again. Another great job by Tyler Hill, unable to get to the quarterback, gets those hands up in his second pass defense of the day.
Marauders brought about 8 on that play. So good pressure, ends up in a incomplete pass. Third punt of the day for Battaglia. Davis will be standing around his own 20-yard line.
I'm sure the instructions are to kick it away from him. He had a 48-yard return negated last time.
You're right, they do. They're going to kick it right out of bounds.
Got
right
the cameraman. Look out.
Cameraman there.
Short center field.
It's going to be a short punt. It's going to go
about the 30.
Yeah, it's
32.
Yep, 30-yard line, 29-yard line. Be first down. Well, do anything different, just keep giving the ball to Nigel and hope you can break one at some point, right?
Well, it looks to be the game plan. But I think you also got to look, Coach Gilbert, where they're running a little sweep. You may see a sweep pass.
Contact Grand Tours and Ridge Road Express for your transportation needs. Also, don't forget about the cheerleader gift card raffle.
Little cheerleader gift card raffle today.
Please be generous to support.
What if they have chili day here?
Be a good day for it.
I could go for a little bowl of chili. So here we go. First down for the Marauders. McCarthy under center. Kono and Conshaft are the receivers. They pitch the ball to Davis to find some room left side. Not much there.
Good job by Aaron Denz on the right end for St. Mary's as he pushed that play out. A couple of yard gain for Davis, but well done by the defensive end, the senior defensive end for St. Mary's. Aaron Denz, he's a big guy, 6'3" over there, 205.
So 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
See a lot of pink here on St. Mary's as, again, we AdPro and the Buffalo Bills, along with the ECMC Lifeline Foundation, supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I formation for the Marauders. And they give the ball to Davis again.
Nothing doing.
Nope, not much there.
Dens again holding up the pile.
Yeah, Pataglia is in there as well. So third down.
Credit Tony Robinson also coming in to fill on that run play. Pretty stout defensively so far for St. Mary's.
Well, we see no Justin Jones today, which I'm guessing means he won't play at all.
West Virginia with a late field goal to tie it up 13-13, heading toward the half. Coach Hideki, your alma mater.
Yeah, big third down here for the Marauders. They stay in the I formation again.
Yeah, one-on-one coverage here with Conshafter. He's been taken on by Deion Strong. That may be the matchup to look to.
A little roll out to the right here. They fake the handoff. Throws to Tyler Hill, and well over his head. Incomplete, and...
Yeah, that ball hit the ground. I'll tell you what, he should have hung that one up to Conshafter to see if he could run underneath it. I think he had a step on Strong.
So St. Joe's will have to punt it away again. Not sure this is what we expected coming in here, to have no score and a quarter and a half into this thing.
No.
No.
I don't believe so.
That's why you play the games, brother.
That's correct, sir.
Hurry up. Why are we all over here? Let's go.
Georgia Tech, another touchdown. They lead Syracuse 21-0.
Really?
Welcome to the ACC, my
That's
friends.
not good. Davis had his own 20.
Oh,
Good
bomb.
punt.
Good boot.
Strong, though, right at his 25, so he's got some running room here up the left side. 40, 45, midfield. He's at the 40, still going up the sideline. One man to beat in. Davis brings him down at the Marauders' 16-yard line.
40-yard punt and a 58-yard return for Strong.
Wow. Well, it was a long punt, but, it was a little low. And the coverage was not down there.
No, they did a nice job of sealing off that left side. Strong got a land, and he did his speed and the rest of the way. So St. Mary's with a great position here as they'll start well inside Marauder territory, inside the 20, looking to put the first points of the day on the board. Oh, the referee threw a bad one to the sideline. We're going to be held up for a minute here. He hangs his head in shame, though. He owned it.
So Lancers break the huddle. They get two to the right. Then the I formation. It's Robinson instead. Hersey under center. And they give the ball to Stitt. He's got a nice hole over the right side. He breaks close to the 5-yard line for a Lancer first down. Gain of 13.
Well, there's the difference between the two teams right now is defensively, St. Mary's has been creating the edge, and offensively they created it there. As Cordell Owens was kicked out, they got up underneath him on a little bit of a delayed draw off the C gap on the right side, and a big gainer down to the 5, first and goal. Looking to pound this in, and they don't mind if it takes them the rest of the half.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yep.
Just about shortening the clock, getting the lead, and seeing what you can do with it.
Hersey under center again. The two receivers out left this time. And they gave the ball to Stitt. He's got a good block and a nice little move.
What a fantastic block by Aaron Dens down there.
But they closed in on it quickly. So about the 3-yard line, it'll be a gain of 2. We're inside 6 minutes. No score, but the Lancers knocking on the door here in the Integrity Red Zone.
Second down and goal. Pretty tight.
So, St. Mary's always got great athletes, and again, you can see with this two very talented running backs.
Well, long time getting this play in. St. Mary's will have to hustle when they get to the line here. Referee takes a look at the play clock.
Little power eye left here.
Yeah, they call it their elephant formation.
And Hersey keeps it, rolls out to
He's
his
gotta
right.
get
He's
rid of
under
it.
pressure.
Uh-oh.
And, he threw it away, but it was almost intercepted by Tyler Hill.
He didn't have
You're
a
going to throw it
receiver.
away, you got to throw it away. There was nobody out there.
No, I think that tight end was supposed to slide out in a little drag roll there, but he didn't, and there was nobody home there.
Except all Marauders.
St. Mary's going to take a timeout here. This is a big, big down
Big
coming
play,
up.
Yep.
St. Mary's.
They don't want to come away with trying a field goal. They want to get the 6.
This is a big seeding game, too. The Lancers could get a W here today. It could affect a lot of the seedings for the stretch run.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
Because right now they just have one loss in the league. They still have to face St. Francis and O'Hara. But, you think about a win here. If they could win out, maybe if St. Joe's were to beat Canisius, you'd have a 3-way tie. A lot of stuff can happen. A lot of season left, though.
I think you got to give the Timon Tigers a little look now at what they put the beat down on Williamsville South last night.
Yeah, that was an impressive
Yeah,
win.
very surprised to see that in the paper this morning.
Big night special teams.
36-13 maybe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check the scoreboard. Not much in terms of excitement for early games. Probably that West Virginia-Texas Tech game. 13-all there at the half.
So the Lancers come in from the sideline. They've got their play. They'll run out of the eye.
I think you got to look here. Look for Tony Robinson slipping out of the backfield on a little mini bootleg here.
Hersey under center. And they give the ball to Stick. Can he find a hole and get to the end zone? I don't think so.
Good pursuit by the Marauders as John Schmidt was the first one there.
Yep.
The hole was there, but it closed up pretty quickly.
Pretty quick, yep. So it'll be no gains, 4th down. And we'll have a field goal by the freshman, Zach Penksa. Number 14 to come in.
It's too high when he runs.
They're going to put it down right at the 10, just a glorified extra point distance. Hersey's the holder, so you got to stay awake for anything here.
Good snap, down, kick up, and
kick.
it is good. And the Lancers strike first with 4:07 here to go in the first half, and they lead 3-0.
Wow, that's
good drive.
That is your front desk calling with your morning wake-up call, folks. 3-0 here. The Marauders have been really unable to get much going. A couple of little spurts by Davis, but
all set up by that 57-yard punt return by Deion Strong.
Yeah, St. Mary's has done a nice job defensively against the Marauders. Deion's playing very, very, very good for St. Mary's as they're keeping home and not letting the big play happen. They're giving up a couple of yards here and there, but they've done a nice job containing to the obviously the ultra-explosive Nigel Davis.
So did you try all the food stations last night?
No, you know what? No, just I didn't at all. Actually, tried the risotto, the arancini from Gigi's, and to be honest with you, that was it, buddy.
Yep.
That was it. Good friend Marianne Giardino. She said she prepared about 500.
Yeah.
That's
and they out of the food went quick. You got to get there early and get the food because each restaurant only brings so much. So
yeah, I mean,
I know the steer, whatever they were serving, they were out of it early. I saw my little friend there, Tucker Curtin.
Yep. Well, logistically, it's tough to prepare too much more than that.
Yeah. But there were a lot of people there last night, no doubt.
Yeah. Owens, Conshafter, and Davis deep. My bet is that Conshafter might end up with this. They're going to kick it as far away from Davis probably as possible. As they switch now and put Davis in the middle, and he's going to end up with it
at the 18-yard line. Try to find his blockers.
Got to
land up the middle. Still going at the 45. Cuts back outside, right side, and brought down at around the 49-yard line. And that's where the Marauders will start.
Great drive.
31-yard return.
Great drive start for the Marauders.
They gotta get something going here. Trailing 3-0, 3:53 to go here in the half, and a very quick half of football, just the way we like it.
Management Company for their support of St. Mary's Athletics.
If you're planning on 4 o'clock mass, you can go today.
Rental services throughout the Lancaster area.
Well, Marauders got to make something happen here. Got to get that good feeling. Get a good drive together, finish it off with some points.
Well, Mike McCarthy back today. He's been off the last 3 weeks. I formation. And he gives the ball to Davis. Left side, kicks it outside over midfield, and Hersey brings him down at the Lancaster 49-yard line. Gain of 2 after all that.
Well, Davis had the edge, but he slipped, so he wasn't able to get his footing back. And Hersey came up to make the tackle.
Nathaniel Keith also over on the tackle for the Lancers.
He's had a good day today, number 6.
Yep.
And here comes the big guy, Justin Green, 6'2", 330 pounds to clog up the middle. Just been working offensively, but now he's out to get some work defensively. See Max Preps here taking some pictures.
Yep.
Blocked or he's taking himself out of the play.
So second down
Yep.
at the Lancer 49. Shotgun for McCarthy. Quick throw back to Tyler Hill, and it's going to be incomplete. Never really got control of the football. So no fumble there. Incomplete pass, third down.
Yeah, that pitch was just a little bit wide. Certainly catchable, but a little bit wide there. Maybe a little rush showing up on the sophomore quarterback, being off 3 weeks. Tough to get that mojo back going.
That one Hill right in his hands. Got to make that play. So big third down here for the Marauders. Don't want to just go 3 and out here. As we inside 3 minutes now here.
We'll see if they try to hang one up here to Concha after on the short sideline. Again, covered by Deion Strong.
McCarthy looks it over. And he's going to pass, rolls out left, throw back right. Tyler Hill's got this one. They're going to be short of the first down, though. They spotted at the Lancer 43-yard line, 42.
I think they're
going to
go
need a long
this
one here on fourth down.
Yeah. Do you force them to go the full field, or do you go for it here? They're going to go. It's almost about 2 yards. They need to convert here. You don't want to give a shorter field to St. Mary's here.
Again, the Marauders without Rod Payne today. He's got a knee injury week to week. That's his status. Lower body injury.
Lower body, there you go. 2:20 left here.
Yeah, big fourth down here for the Marauders. McCarthy under center. See if he gives it to Davis. Oh, they're going to throw it back to Conshafter. Can he get the yard that he needs? And I think he does. I think he's going to have the spot, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pretty close, though.
Yep, we'll see where the official spot is.
Mark him back just inside the 41.
I think he's going to be good.
They're going to have a look, though.
Yep.
Boy, it's going to be very
the
tight.
The stick looks right at the 41, and this is inside. So
I'm going to give him about
see how my day's going to go based on this.
Half a football.
I'm going to say he's got it.
They got to go the full length of the field here.
That was actually a backwards pass, I think, too.
Yes, it was.
Like in front of us here.
Boy, I don't know, though. These chains moved a little bit here when they were.
Oh, yeah, now they looks like it's moved up a little bit. Yeah, no, I agree.
And the referee realizes it. The guy on the far stick started to move before the ref was able to put his little clasp on the chain. Yeah, a lot of goings on here.
Yeah.
1:53 left. If the Marauders do get this first down, they'll have 2 timeouts left as well. Boy, now it doesn't look like it's a first down. I don't think so.
I rescind my choice.
It looks like they
definitely
gained about 3/4 of a yard on the sticks.
Yeah. Now I don't think he has it.
Boy.
Well, we'll see.
Definitely a systematic failure on the chains there. Well, we'll see. Got the team right out in front of us, so I don't know if we'll get a good look at the
as long as he had the marker on it, the 45. Short. Yeah, I think he's going to be short now, what I'm guessing. And, look at the reaction of the Lancers, and they hold him. So short. So Lancers will take over. First down, 1:53 to go here in the half.
Well, at 1st and 11, they weren't able to pick up.
Maybe there was a little kink in the chain over there.
I think everybody in the building except the refs knew. Well, St. Mary's gets it back from their own 41. They only have one timeout remaining. Minute 53. Coach Gilbert out in the middle of the field saying this is crazy, and I think they know it, but there's nothing they can do about it.
All right. Question is, why did they get it was a chain. I don't know. Why they got that extra yard.
Because before, I think the gentleman on that stick was thinking it was a first down. He was starting to move, and when he got it back, the ref was still trying to clasp the chain.
Yeah, but he still had the little thing that they put on the line. I don't think he moved that off. So I don't know. We'll never know. Oh, yes, we will, actually.
Yeah,
sure we will know later.
So much for going home.
Post game.
Yeah. Well, guess what? If this thing doesn't turn around pretty soon, that could be a very, very big play in this game.
So if you're the Lancers, where you go? Try to get some more points here?
I think
you're going to have to make a first down. The Marauders still have 2 timeouts.
I think you stay with your offense and see if you can, pop something. I don't think you'd be terribly unhappy going into the locker room at 3-0. But they definitely don't want to give the ball back to St. Joe's if they don't have to. They want to shorten the amount of offensive series that Nigel Davis gets to get his hands on the football. But they're coming out twin right.
And Hersey gives the ball to Stitt. Big hole right up the middle, and he busts his way out to midfield. Still on his feet. Flag comes in. I don't know what could have been there. I don't know. Face mask, maybe?
Well,
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
I think face mask would be what
we're going to take on here.
Yep.
Now you know for sure they're going to go for a shot to the head.
Yep. Well, that's probably 15.
Yep, and now there's no question about it. They're going to look to add on here. They're going to be down inside the Marauder 40. Close to maybe even inside the 35, down maybe the 32-yard line here.
30, good call. So 32-yard line is where the Lancers have it. Clock runs, 1:42 to go here. The first half, Lancers in front, 3-0.
Well, the kicker, Penska, has got range to about 35, 38 yards. So another 10, 12 yards, they might be able to get another field goal on the board here. They're going to be in no hurry.
You look at the Marauders, you see no emotion at all out of these guys up to this point.
And even on that tackle, they're looking for the strip. It's kind of a respect thing. You got to take this back down. You got to put him on the ground, and he was able to spin out and gain more yards.
High formation. We got a flag here. Delay on the offense.
Well, when they wound it in, there was 1:40 left. There's your 30 seconds. So
okay.
I've been playing with fire with that all day.
So I'll move it back 5 now to the 37-yard line. 1:10. 1st and 15. First flag against St. Mary's today. The Marauders have 3 maybe?
Clock's winding.
Let's see if my memory's good. 5? 5 flags on the Marauders. I guess my memory's bad.
Let's see if they roll Hersey out here. Try to get him on the
little
out in the
roll
open.
We're going to bring O'Neill in motion here to the left. And he gives the ball to Stitt, tries to find something up the middle. McKenna meets him at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1, second down. Coming up, 44 seconds, clock runs.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 14.
There's 37 seconds.
30 seconds remaining in the half. And St. Mary's may just be content to take 3-0 into the books.
Take a shot down the field here.
Yeah, you could.
Clock at 15 seconds now. Hersey in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. They bring Robinson in motion. They give the ball to him. See if he can get some blocking right side, and he doesn't.
And that's going to bring the...
Dens couldn't hold the tackle or hold the block at the end. And let's see. And a clock runs out, and we've played 20 minutes. 24 minutes, actually. With the Lancers in front, 3-0. on a Zach Penksa 20-yard field goal.
Yes, sir.
And that's how it looks so far. The Marauders got to find, A, some emotion. B, they're going to have to maybe get some more weapons in the game than just Nigel.
Yeah, and they're gonna talk about it at second base.
Yep. So we've got 18 minutes till second half action, so we're going to take a little break. Stay with us. Join us back in 18. We'll have half number 2. We are at the half here at St. Mary's. The Lancers in front 3-0 over the Marauders. Second half action will begin in 13 minutes. Stay with us. We are at the half here at St. Mary's. The Lancers in front of the Marauders 3-0. Second half action is about 8 minutes away. Stay with us. Hey, we're back for second half action here at St. Mary's High School, where the Lancers in front of the Marauders 3-0. Mark Simon along with Paul Naska on this beautiful fall afternoon. You got the units, halftime stats?
I do.
Not much on them.
No, I was just trying to digest them, but needless to say, a small meal.
Yeah.
76 yards for the Marauders, 54 for St. Mary's, 49 on the ground for St. Joe's, 22 for St. Mary's. All offensive running yards from Nigel Davis, 11 carries, 49 yards. But the most important thing, 3-0 St. Mary's. So the Marauders with 5 penalties too, Mark. They're going to look to clean that up here in the second half, and they got to control these DNs.
Yep. All the rushing yards by the Marauders were Nigel's.
Yep. But they have got to find a way to control these DNs. Dens has had a good first half for the St. Mary's squad.
Yep, here we go. Davis takes the kickoff right up the middle, and he's brought down at around the 42-yard line. Cameron Dunning, the sophomore, with the tackle there. And let's see if the Marauders do anything different here in half number 2. One thing is got to play better.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe the same plays, but just play a little better. No emotion on this team in the first half at all.
No, they got to, I hate to say it, but I think they're looking ahead here, pal.
So they go in the eye. Tyler Hill now the up back with Davis. Conchafter to the right. Okono split left.
Tyler Hill in at the fullback spot.
Yep,
the ball
and a fumble on
is
the
loose and
snap.
down.
Let's see who's got it. Still
It's
loose. And McKenna finally falls at it at the 40 or the 37-yard line.
Twice in the first half, Mark. McCarthy had trouble with the handoffs and with the snaps. Once went to the ground. The other one he had to reach for again. So you wonder again, even, we talk about him being out a few weeks, and even the center exchange becomes very important in this situation.
So it's 2nd and 14 at the 38. Not the kind of start you wanted to hear in half number 2.
No, West Virginia takes the lead over Texas Tech, 20-13.
Shazam.
Yeah, that line went from 8 to 3. Interesting.
Did it?
Yeah, from the start of the week, sure.
Well, McCarthy under center. In the eye, they give the ball to Davis.
Good block there by Hill.
But Stitt does a good job to turn him back to the inside. Davis still grinds it out over the 45-yard line. Gain of about 6 or 7 on that play.
Yeah, that was
Bring
all
up third
Davis.
down.
All Davis there.
Yep.
Paul Barnese with the tackle for St. Mary's. No relation to the former linebacking tandem from St. Joe's. Tackle machines. Dominic and Jack.
Out of St. John the Baptist.
Yes, sir.
Jaguars.
McCarthy with the long run in from the sideline with the play.
We had the honor of meeting one half of the St. John's 7th and 8th grade girls basketball coaching staff last night.
Right. That's right. Very enthusiastic.
2 left, 2 right for the Marauders. Shotgun. Owens alone back. Davis is in that slot left. Keep an eye on him. And McCarthy throws back to the right. It's blocked by Dens right at the line of the scrimmage. And it's incomplete. Aaron Dens, a 6'3", 205-pound senior. Yep, the ball was there for the taking. But anyway, they turned the Marauders down in 3 plays. It'll be 4th and a punt coming up.
That's another block pass for St. Mary's.
The team that looks flat continues to look flat.
Yeah, McCarthy came out again, keying one receiver, went that way, and hands got up, and another batted ball, and St. Joe's forced to punt again. Last time out, Stitt had himself, Strong had the 57-yard return.
Yep, and Davis to kick it away. Short kick.
Little wind up there, too. That's going to come back.
Get away from it, and it's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 9:47 to go here. We just started quarter number 3. The Lancers continue to lead 3-0.
Yeah, just a 22-yard punt there. Didn't help out with the field position. And St. Mary's, as this time ticks away, keeps gaining more and more confidence.
You a loss here today, you could put the Marauders in the number 3 spot for the playoffs, which means you'd have to play a quarterfinal game. totally changes a lot of things.
Yeah, you want to avoid that, especially with the thinner numbers that they've been experiencing with some injuries.
Yep, so Hersey under center. Robinson and Stitt. Hersey drops back, rolls right, looks right sideline, and is it caught by... Nope, incomplete to Strong.
Conchafter got caught looking in the backfield again, Mark, and was beaten a little bit on the play, able to recover, push the receiver down, and the ball was dropped. But the Marauder defense has to obviously take over here and try and make a play because the offense has struggled all afternoon. So look for them to deal some more blitz packages and try and force a turnover.
Yep.
They need something good to happen to get this mojo swung back in their direction.
Hersey under center. Again, Robinson and Stitt in the eye.
Look for Stitt here.
And that's who they give it to, but nothing there.
Stitt with the carry.
Castellani and
Owens,
Bobby
in there.
Costanzo in on the tackle.
Of Marauders in there, so they'll bring up third down.
Loss of one on the play.
And 11. They lose one there.
Need a three and out here for sure.
Yep.
Need to get this ball
Somehow
back.
turn the field a little bit.
Right, try and figure this out offensively. Because right now, at least with the defensive line of St. Mary's, they've kind of had the best of it here today.
So big third down here for the Lancers. Hersey's in the shotgun. Got 2 left, 2 right. He's got time, looks, throws outside and a little bit behind O'Neal, and it's incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, a little sidearm slinger that Hersey is. That ball came out a little wide, and Stranahan actually had the ball go off his mask, had a chance for the possible pick. So 2 3 and outs here to start, and St. Mary's continues their futility on third down as they're now 0 for 6, trying to convert to first downs.
Yep, Battaglia in to punt it away. Davis stands at his 37-yard line. See if we can get some yards via the return route here.
We'll take it any way you can find it right now. Standing at his own 40. Good boot, but very return.
Way over the head of Davis, so now he gets it at the 18-yard line, trying to size up the field. Runs to his left, cuts outside, still on his feet. At the 40, breaks a tackle midfield, still on his feet. He could go all the way, and he will. Unbelievable 82-yard punt return, Nigel Davis.
Oh, Nigel there, boy.
Wow.
Nigel Davis with the 82-yard
Wow, that's all I can say is wow, my friends.
Yeah, that's hopefully you're watching it because it's just too tough to describe what just happened there. A lot of missed tackles.
Oh, yeah. Punted it, went over his head. He misjudged the ball, took a bounce, picked it up at around the 18, and the rest was Nigel. Definitely one of the candidates for Player of the Year here in Western New York.
I think at this point it's probably between he and the quarterback from Jamestown, Sisson. He's putting up some gaudy numbers in the Southern Tier, and last night didn't do anything to hurt his chances. So Kono will hold for Nigel.
So Davis in to kick the extra point. Big extra point here. Lancers have shown they've got a quality field goal kicker. Low, but good. 8:28 to go. The Marauders now in front, 7-3.
Well, the wind's picked up here a little bit too, Mark, and St. Mary's is going with the wind here in the third quarter. So we'll see if that plays a factor coming down the stretch as well. But the Marauders finally on the board. 82 yards for Nigel Davis.
Everybody a little stunned down here.
Yeah, that's
it
took quite a bit of steam out of everybody.
No question.
Because things were rolling along pretty good. And boom, just like that. But that's what Davis and the great ones can do. They can just turn it on a dime.
And if he just gets enough touches in the game, eventually he's going to break something. And he's proven that week in and week out.
Well, with the return game, he's a 200-yard-a-game guy, in total offense. And right there now he's up over 135 now. So Louis Cereson,
the freshman. Going to kick it away.
Kicking into a pretty good wind here, too, now. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
boy.
It's going to be trouble.
It could be a lot of trouble. Yep, I
Marauders
think
are
St.
gonna
Mary's
get the
might have
ball.
touched it. Yep, we'll see. Yep. And Ceresi recovers it, so it went off of one of the St. Mary's players.
Yep. What turned out to be a muffed kick, it ends up in the Marauders' hands. And that
Talk about the two plays that turned the football game.
Yeah, that freshman recovered his own kick, and probably fortunately because they almost missed the ball.
Yeah, wow. Talk about some good living here by the Marauders starting the second half. So let's see if they can turn this into some points. I don't know if 7 is going to be enough to hold up today here.
Yeah, well, you're going to see Davis here. Maybe he's got a little starch back in him and ready to roll.
Yep, and they hand the ball off to him. He fouls Hill, tries to bump it outside. His Stitt did a good job. Ball's on the ground. Flags come in.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if he's going to be down by count. Yep, I think down first.
No, he's down and hurt. Davis. Yep.
It's a horse collar.
We're gonna get.
So
we
got
have a flag on the
here.
play. They're gonna.
There's a St. Mary's player down as well in front of the official Kenny Thrun. Or no, is it just one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, the St. Mary's trainer came out.
This
So Sealy is out with Nigel.
This could be a devastating injury for the Marauders, to say the least. You know, look to
So it's a personal foul, horse collar tackle. So it'll be 15, I think, from the spot of the foul. Or is it be from the end of the run?
End of the run.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to walk it off from the 44. Still tending
to Nigel. Yep.
Still down.
And is she looking at his leg? Yep, left leg maybe.
Already without Rod Payne today.
Yeah, it was hard to see what happened. Right? But the
think
players blocked us in front.
I think on that horse collar, they got that leg caught up underneath.
Okay. So Nigel's still down. Now they're going to get him to sit up a little bit. We're going to learn a lot here. We'll see.
Well, he's up.
Yep,
and
he's walking off under his own power. So
very gingerly.
Yeah.
The penalty was a personal foul.
Ankle up. Maybe his ankle a little bit. Okay.
That's a better scenario.
one than any other scenarios.
Better scenario for the long term.
Yeah. But he is walking gingerly. He's got his hands on the shoulders of the trainers. So I would imagine his return would be questionable now today.
Yeah. Well, they're going to work.
Oh, let's see what Coach Gilbert has up his sleeve now with this change and line up.
Well, you're going to have Concha. He's out 3 running backs now with Young, Davis, and Payne all on the sideline now. Of course, we'll see what happens with Davis, but may even see some Tyler Hill in the backfield, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, he's been the lead in the eye the last, since we started this half. So
yeah, you got Michael Meyer coming out to a receiver spot, moving Conchafter back to the back of the eye.
So 1st and 10 at the Lancaster 30. They give the ball to Conchafter. Tries to find something outside, nothing there, and he's going to be stopped right back at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd down. 8 minutes to go here. We just started the second half. The Marauders in front, 7-3 on an 82-yard punt return by Nigel Davis.
Yep, Conchafter's got the home run speed, so we'll see if he can get himself a lane.
I wasn't watching him on that one. I just watched Tony get double teamed down the line.
Well, the injuries really starting to pile up for this Marauder squad. Weren't very deep to start with. But now your top 3 running backs all on the sideline currently.
And you also have Justin Jones out in the receivers. So 2nd and 10. Fumble, ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. Picked up by Keith. And it goes down at the
33 for St. Mary's
line. Yep, I think that was Nathaniel Keith the third.
And he comes up hobbling a little bit too.
Right. So first turnover by the Marauders. St. Mary's has it at their own 33-yard line. First down.
Whew. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a battle of attrition down the stretch here, my
Maybe.
friend. You just got to find a way to survive and advance at this point. Oh, a little live music at the Parents' Night Out tonight.
Nice. That's maybe it's sports night. We get a little live entertainment with the Eddie Tabone's band.
Yeah, the Lancaster Ale House will be fielding that gala bonanza this evening.
Hersey to throw. First down. Got his man. And he's at the 45-yard line. Mark O'Neill.
Good combo route there, Mark. They had the outside receiver on a little hook pattern, and they ran Deion Strong on a little out and up. The Marauder secondary went with the deep play, and Mark O'Neill just sat down in that zone. A good ball delivered by Hersey, and they're in first down at their own 45. Good, well-designed play by St. Mary's.
Jalen Brandy in the game now at the right corner here. And that's where they went first play.
Well, yeah, you lose Nigel defensively, too.
Yep. Okono's in the deep safety spot.
This front of the Marauders got to do the job here.
High formation. They give the ball to Stitt, and right in the backfield quick was Castellani. So no gain, second down.
Good job by Castellani bursting through the A-gap. A lot of run blitzes here by the Marauders trying to shake things up again.
Hey, the sun peeks out here. Supposed to have rain today, but I think hopefully we're going to get through this.
A little
before
drizzle
the
at
showers
halftime.
come, was there?
A little drizzle. I was talking to New Sinatra's employee, Corey Michael, at halftime.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Take over for Salvatore?
I don't know. Connor Getz also on the payroll, I understand.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Some of your former players.
Shotgun for Hersey. Looks left. Throws long left
that's
side.
in the air.
It's in the air.
Gotta
Long
go get
time,
it.
And Okono's got it at the 30, 40, at midfield, and he's brought down by Hersey. Big interception.
Yeah, Hersey threw up a bit of a duck there, and he went and made the play. We got a flag down on them. I think it's going to go on the Marauders with a unsportsmanlike late hit.
Battaglia injured for the Lancers, but that ball was hung up there a long time. Personal foul. Get St. Joe's. Did you see the tail end of that?
I didn't.
No, our delay's we're probably past the delay on our replay.
Well, they're tending to Battaglia on the field. Did not see what happened there, but nonetheless, the Marauders will take over after the interception by Okono.
You got hit up in the jaw area.
Yeah, he got hit up. It looks like he got up
high,
underneath the helmet. And the Marauders will have a drive start from about their own 35.
So, first down and 35 at the 35. So we've had some wild stuff here to start this the second half.
Yeah.
Still 5:52 to go in quarter number 3. You're right, that wind is picking up, buddy. You can see the trees across the way moving pretty good. Hopefully Battaglia is okay. So first and 10. Officials talking over something here. Maybe talking to both teams.
Yep.
About
cleaning this thing up.
Cleaning this thing up a little bit. Yep.
Now the wind actually freshens up here too a little bit more.
The wind blowing. I'm thinking right to left here. Huh?
Yes. General trade winds out here.
So the teams have 3 turnovers now, the last 3 possessions. 2 by the Lancers, 1 by the Marauders. Turnover by them on the kickoff. McCarthy gives the ball to Tyler Hill, and he tries to bull his way forward, and not much there.
Now he's kicking his feet out.
Keith and stood with the tackle. Gain of 2.
Peter Klopp lost his helmet there. He's going to have to go off. So
That's a
a
big
lot of
thing.
side stuff going on here.
Oh, that's your center though too.
Yep.
Green to fire out low. He's too high.
So 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. McCarthy runs in with the play. Nigel Davis back in now.
Well, that's a good
for the
sign.
Marauders.
That is a good sign.
Conchafter out to the right here. Okono left. McKenna's the tight end. Hill the up back. And they give the ball to Nigel. He slips and falls, and he's going to lose about 3 or 4 on that play. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Loss of 3, 3rd and 10.
I'd like to see the Marauders try and hang one up to Conchafter on the sideline here. Deep, even if you get
Have
picked.
to throw into that window.
Well, you got to try something to change the tide. They're sitting,
I agree.
They're sitting on that run game, sitting on it, and the short passing game hasn't worked. You got to take a shot at some point here.
Why don't you spread them out and put Nigel in the slot and see if you can get him the ball that way?
It may happen here as well because you got Owens back in the game. So Davis will he'll be in the slot left, Tyler Hill slot right, next to Conchafter. Okono's wide on the far side.
Yep.
Going to have an all seams route here, I believe.
And McCarthy's going to throw. He throws long for Conchafter, just
he
like you
running.
called. But
yeah, keep running there.
Yep, he kind of cut to the inside. The ball was to the outside.
You cannot,
well out of his reach.
You know, you can't bring that pattern into the inside because McCarthy's he's trained to hang that up on the sideline and go run under it. Once he came in, he gave himself no shot.
4th down. So Strong and Stitt will go back for the Lancers. Nigel's going to kick. They stand at their own 25-yard line.
We'll see if wind's a factor. Davis is going to kick, so we'll see if that legs.
I think they're. See him a little far back. High snap. He's got it. Low kick, yep. And it's going to bounce at the 40, 38-yard line. We may see a different punter in a little while. Would not surprise me if they have to punt again.
Yeah.
Similar to a few weeks ago where Nigel got hurt and couldn't really kick the football.
Well, if he's nursing that ankle, which obviously he is, it's probably just not even wise to have him back there in the punt situation.
So 7-3, the Marauders in front, not able to move the chains at all here today. Well, let's see what the Lancers can do.
How about West Virginia, 27-22? How do you get to the 22?
I don't know. They had 20, right?
Georgia Tech, 42-0 over Syracuse.
Ouch, you Orange fans. But here we go, right here. Hersey gives the ball to Stitt, but they're back there. Castellani was right there first.
Having.
Yep. Big day for Anthony Castellani.
Another update from coming from Missouri as they are up 20-10 over Florida in a big SEC matchup. Missouri comes into the game undefeated. And backup quarterback, Matty Mauk.
Clock runs, 3:23 to go in the third quarter.
This game is taking on a little bit of a slower pace here in the second half.
2nd and 15 for St. Mary's.
Little jailbreak on that last play by the Marauders.
Yep. Shotgun for Hersey. Rolls right. Throws a little bullet. Intended receiver was Dion Strong. Well in front of him. Incomplete.
Well, you wonder.
3rd down now.
You wonder, Mark, with St. Mary's here, with Marauders bringing multiple amounts of pressure, if they try to run a little screen game here and try and get Stitt or Strong even on a wide receiver, a little bubble, try and get them in some open space here. Because the Marauders are just pinning their ears back.
That'd be a good call. A couple of times the Marauders have brought 8. So, lone backfield now, just Hersey. Or no, one back Stitt. At the 10 and the 1 confused here. And
reverse.
They're going to run a little inside reverse.
That was failed from the beginning.
Yes, it was.
Danny Hector blew that thing up by just getting great penetration, and that was a ill-fated drive for St. Mary's as they ended up losing about 9 on the drive, and they'll punt it back to the Marauders. Conchafter back to get it.
Yep. Battaglia back in the ball game now. He'll punt it away. Conchafter stands at his 35.
Conchafter deep for the
Taglia's going to have some wind behind him. He had a great boot the last time, but Davis took it back, 82.
He's just going to kick it right here. Yeah, that's he. I mean, he just turned and kicked it. That's got to be out of bounds. Oh,
at the
good
43.
spot. Good spot for St. Mary's. I thought it was going to be closer to midfield.
Yeah, it's a 23-yard punt.
We'd like to thank M&T Bank for the support.
So the Marauders will take it first down, 43-yard line.
Davis is on the field. Davis is on the field, looking a little wobbly, though, Mark.
Yep, next Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Timing comes to 845 Kenmore Avenue.
Yeah, wear your pink. You're
pink day for breast cancer awareness. Plus, it's senior day.
We're going to be rocking for the racks on Saturday.
I'll be listening to you from the pool.
Oh, that's
in,
right.
Naples, Florida.
There you go.
And watching.
Well, you wear your pink Speedo at the pool.
I will. Yes, I will. Give the ball to Davis, who came from the left slot in motion. Oh, could be a late hit flag here. Nope. Whoa. Thought maybe.
Yep.
That was pretty close.
They try to run that jet sweep. I think
the fans are getting a little vocal down there.
Yeah, starting to get going a little bit here.
Second and 7 at the 46-yard line. 2:05, still in the third quarter, which just seemed like it taking an hour to play here.
Oh, about 40 minutes. Kono wide left, Conshafter here to the right side.
I'd say they're going to run the ball.
Yeah, you might get a little, you might get some Tyler Hill here.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we get. And they give the ball to Hill. He runs straight ahead to midfield. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down play here.
Yeah. Hill lost that ball on his way to the ground, but he just fell on it. Marauders in dire need of a first down here. Try and keep things going. You don't want to keep kicking this ball back and giving St. Mary's chances offensively. See if they roll out McCarthy here. Try to get him on a short little flat pass. McKenna would be the guy.
Yep. So they're out of the eye. Look for Nigel Davis here. Quick throw by McCarthy, and he's got it. Kono, the defender, falls down. Kono's still on his feet. He's at the 30. Can he get his way to the end zone? One man to beat, and he's in. Touchdown, 50 yards. Wow.
Cornerback fell, and he's still down.
Yeah, he's still down, yeah. Is that Strong down?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can't see the number, but it may well be.
Yeah, he looked like he looked like he slipped, but
yeah, we've
maybe
seen a lot of that.
Something else happened.
Turf giving way a little bit.
It's the first time we really seen the speed of Okono. And any type of reception of that type. Cramped up. Looks like. So Marauders get a little breathing room here, buddy. It's 13-3. We're waiting for the extra point.
Yeah, it's kind of come off the hinges here, the rails for St. Mary's.
Yep.
A couple of big plays and some broken plays for the Marauders. Yeah, it is Strong who is down.
Yep.
They're working on the left leg. Excuse me, the right
right
leg.
Yep. So next Saturday, I mentioned timing, 1 o'clock. Paul, you'll have your mystery guests with you.
Yeah, I will. I have to set that up somehow.
Might have to bring in Coach Tui.
Oh,
bring his knowledgeable insights into the game of football.
Could be.
Former, I forget what he is, Bills Bomber or Lincoln Park Lion. He was one of those.
I think they were Lincoln Park Lions,
yeah,
buddy.
maybe.
We were talking about this actually the other night with Coach Stillwell. My brother Steve was in town. We were talking a little Elwood and Kenmore Packers.
Yeah. Oh, the Kenmore Packers, yeah.
We had those hideous blue and just blue top, blue pants with the gold helmets. We looked like exchanged the green for the blue, and we looked like the real Packers, but it wasn't as good-looking uniform. Deion Strong, the senior, wants to play football in college.
There you go. Future other Marauder stuff. Wednesday, there'll be a soccer broadcast. St. Francis, I believe, comes to 8:45.
Well, good luck with that.
More?
Good luck with that.
I'll be on an airplane at that time,
right.
so I will. I'm taking the week off.
Okay.
I'll be back for St. Joe's Canisius on November 2nd. You and I hopefully will have a good spot over at Stransky Field.
You know what? If it's weather's nice, I'd rather they put us back in the end zone down there.
And hopefully, if the volleyball game, big day on Wednesday or Thursday, as the Marauders beat the Crusaders in overtime in soccer 2-1, and then a couple hours later, right at home as well, the Marauders beat Canisius in volleyball in a great match.
Yeah, they won the first 2 sets, and then lost the next 2, and we thought, oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, it was a fantastic night of volleyball.
Congratulations to Coach Anzalone and his crew. And Buffalo News with the outstanding coverage. I don't believe they even wrote anything about it.
No, it was not. It was nowhere to be found except in the line scores.
Michigan.
The injury appears to be. We'll see. They're trying to get him up. Okay, he's able to put some weight on it, so that's good to see.
You hate to see that.
Yeah, we don't want our young men getting hurt.
Here's a shocker. Minnesota beating Northwestern 20-10.
Wow.
34-10 SMU over Memphis. Colorado State up on the Wyoming Cowboys 14-0. Old school whack battle there.
Well, we're just about ready to go here.
And we will be attempting a point after as Aliacono went 47 yards on a little
50.
Slant pass. 50 yards
50
on a slant pass.
Officially 5-0.
After Deion Strong fell down in coverage.
So Serace going to kick the extra point. And low and good. So with 1:07 to go here in the third quarter, the Marauders build the lead to 14-3.
Both teams got to try and get out of here without any more injuries. Well, we'll try and get you some high school updates here. See who's active on Twitter.
Via the Twitter line?
Via the Twitter.
We can't even get a hand up. We can't even get a freaking hand up.
Sports Hall of Fame on Friday, November 15th. Honoring the 2004 Marauder hockey team. Football coach Bob O'Connor. Football player and University of Buffalo product Mark Campanella. Who else, my friend? Tom Buckley, right?
Yep. And we got
hockey
a good
player extraordinaire, and out of the wrestling world, wrestlers Rasborski.
Mike Rasborski and Mike Keener. Coach Mike Keener.
Should be a great night.
West is up on East.
Friday, the 15th. How's my alma mater?
They're up 14-0. McKinley up on Sweet Home 16-14.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah. That would be something.
That's the end of the first quarter. So a fantastic action-packed first quarter.
Here's Serace's kick, and it's fair catch called at the 30-yard line by Robinson. And let's see what the Lancers can get something going here and get themselves back to within a score. 14-3.
Well, let's see here what
First down, win behind them here, St. Mary's.
Yeah, with one of their offensive weapons, Deion Strong on the sideline.
Yep.
We'll see if
he's holding his helmet. Whether he'll be turned to action or not, we don't know. So Stinton Robinson in the backfield. O'Neill and Dunning are the wide receivers. Hersey rolls out to his left under pressure from McKenna. Ooh, what a block. He just got nailed. Woo, number 55, Dalen Jones.
Yowza.
Woo. McKenna right up, though. Woo. Ouch.
Good clean hit on the comeback block on a little bootleg action.
Yes, it was. And it was enough for a first down. I was watching the hit. I lost the end of the play. So it's at the 40-yard line for the Lancers. We're inside a minute, 51 seconds to go. Quarter number 3. Your Marauders in front, 14-3.
Yep. See, some of you are listening into the game and enjoying some refreshments here.
Are they?
Oh, sure.
Our friends at
sending me pictures of Bloody Marys.
Where's that from?
Atlanta.
Ah, nice. There was an umbrella in those drinks?
I don't think there was room.
Hersey rolls right, throws it to O'Neill, and it's complete to the 43-yard line they'll give him. So it'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, just 35 seconds left in what was a slow-moving third quarter, but saw the Marauders put up 14 points and gain a little bit of control in this.
But, you know, that bloody, now I'm going to be thinking Bloody Marys the rest of the day.
Well, that looked good.
Debating what I might do this afternoon. Bloody Mary sounds good. No alcohol, no. No, I would have the Virgin Mary. As they call them, correct?
That would be correct, sir. That would be correct.
It's going to be the last play of the quarter. Hersey in the shotgun. Rolls left, throws, and it's going to be short. Topped and caught by O'Neill, but incomplete, and that's going to do it. Quarter number 3 is in the books. The Marauders scored twice on big plays. 82-yard punt return by Davis, 50 yards by Ali Akono, and it's now 14-3 as we head to the 4th.
Well, Hersey there failed to get the shoulders turned and short arm that ball. He's throwing a little off the side.
Nice Bloody Mary with a couple of green olives. Oh, man. Good as that. Hey, and we got some stats.
Oh, there we go.
Much to them. Let's see. Third quarter, Marauders 13 yards on the ground, 50 through the air, 63 total, 2 first downs. St. Mary's 1 yard on the ground, 15 through the air, 16 total, 2 first downs. Ouch. So add those to the other stats, and
you got stats.
You got stats. So that gives the Marauders about 135 yards of total offense, and St. Mary's about 65.
Not the most impressive set of numbers you've brought us there, Timmy.
Timmy Wegrin on stats.
Yeah, we're just looking for that final horn to try and get out of here without any more injuries. But it's been a sloppy one, an ugly one. But Marauders do lead 14-3 as we head into the final stanza here.
And next Saturday, not only is it Senior Day and Breast Cancer Awareness, it's the return of Rich Uppers Collier.
Oh, there you go.
Back to the broadcast booth. From what I understand, he's going to be back.
He's made it back quicker than Freddie.
So quarter 4, here we go. Hersey's in a shotgun. Rolls left. And throws, and
oh, they're going to have a flag there.
Yep, there. One comes in. Kenyon runs one in here. Intended for
Jacob Shepard. Yeah, and Okono hit him early. That was a gimme call. Easy.
Yep. Only surprised one officially had the flag, though.
And from this side.
Yeah, but he probably had the best look at it.
Yeah. I think everybody should have had a pretty good look at that one. There was a no-brainer. But they are talking it over.
Talking about something here. Where they're going to move it from. Pass interference, as we indicated.
Well, that'll set up first down for St. Mary's, and it'll be inside of St. Joe's territory. It'll get walked off here from a 43. Not the crispest outing by the officials today either, pal.
No. Obviously, they don't have it in the hurry up.
Well,
any prizes last night?
I don't know. I have not spoken to my manager in charge, Rishi Kumar, who was
Yes,
taking
you gave your tickets.
he took control. I know I did not win the big Marauder emblazoned cornhole game, which was beautifully done. I know they went
Yeah.
to Coach Lavillo.
He was at the
beanbag game.
beanbag game. Yeah,
Yep.
very nice.
Beautifully hand painted.
Yes.
A lot of nice prizes there.
Yeah,
last
it was
night.
a beautiful. It was I thought very well done last night. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Here comes
Percy under
McKenna.
pressure from McKenna.
Oh boy!
Now he's got pressure from Hector the other way. Going to run with it midfield and gets back close to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose maybe 1.5 here.
Yeah, you credit Castellani here with the sack on the play.
Pass rush has been good today.
Yeah, he's doing his best Johnny Manziel impersonation there.
You want to try to find some bright spots.
Yep, and another update from Sweet Home, as Sweet Home has scored, missed the extra point. Now 20-16, they lead McKinley with 8:42 left in the second quarter.
A lot of football to be played there.
Kenmore West, my friend, 22-0.
It's my alma mater.
Yep.
2nd down and 12 at the Marauder 44. Marauders too deep coverage here. Not going to give anything long.
Oh, there is
Good
Cordell
job,
Owens.
Cordell
Oh,
Owens.
he threw it to a lineman.
Yep. That was Battaglia. So the flags come all over the place.
The quarterback coming a little unglued for St. Mary's here.
Yeah, some good pressure there by Cordell Owens. And in an effort to get rid of the football, he threw it to lineman Paul Battaglia, and that's a no-no.
Well, he did a nice job after he made the reception, though.
So we've got yellow flags all over the place. So it's going to be illegal forward pass and illegal touching.
Yep, and that's a point of the
Fine,
foul.
lose a
That's huge loss.
Oh, yeah. Not good. Yep, illegal forward pass, 5-yard penalty.
From the spot of the touching.
He didn't. Is it a loss of down? He didn't make that signal yet. Oh, and then a personal foul on the Marauders. Huh. I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see that at all.
I didn't see a flag come for it.
So now
I don't know what we've got. We'll
the
just
ball's
let 'em
back
all
at the
sort it out.
45. It's going to be probably 3rd down and 12 here, is my guess.
That's what I would think.
Yep, 3rd down. They're signaling on the box because that is a loss of down.
So it's a big 3rd down for the Lancers. Might even be two.
Trips left here for St. Mary's.
There's a secret. Okay. You got to give it a little hip check to get the press box door open. Throws. He's got O'Neal over the middle.
Uh-oh.
Get a good run here. He's at the 30, 25, 20, and knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. You can see it better than I can.
Yeah, they ran trips, and what they did, they brought the outside guy in a long drag across the middle, and Hersey almost failed to recognize, but he was wide open, even though the ball was delivered late. O'Neal had a lot of room to make his move, and he's got it down and in business for St. Mary's in tight.
So it's spotted at the 12-yard line. So St. Mary's needs a touchdown here. They could kick a field goal and then try to get a touchdown at 2 if the situation dictated itself. But I'm sure they want to pound this one in the end zone. Hersey under center. And fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left. Throws end zone, incomplete.
Flag, yep.
Interference, though. Jalen Brandy. So we'll have pass interference
right at the goal line.
Yep.
So it's going to be half the distance to the goal, which is going to put it on the 6. 1st down.
They're going to spot it at the 1, I'm guessing.
It's 1st down. After the penalty, the Lancers will have it 1st and 10 on the, 1st and goal on the 6.
Oh, it's a half the distance penalty? Yep, half the distance from the 12 to the 6.
Left.
So it'll be first and goal at the 6. We've got 10 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the football game. The Marauders in front, 14-13. Trying to hold on here in what has not been a very good day for the Marauder football team.
14-3, pal.
Oh, excuse me, 14-3, yes.
You had some people scared.
Yep.
Timeout. Well, you know what? I got a quick little stat about the East-West game. It's the first time in 15 years both teams have come in with a winning record.
Well,
read that this morning.
Yep, had a nice chat with Matt Shamira, the coach of Kenmore East last night. He was he was with our friends at Curry's after the sports night celebration.
St. Joe's with their ninth penalty on that interference. .91 yards. Struggling.
Yep. Nobody expected this struggle. If I remember, I think the Crusaders beat the Lancers 51-0. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Or stick in my mind correct? I didn't. Who called the timeout there? Did you?
St. Mary's of Lancaster.
So we can keep track here. So 3-back backfield. Dunning joins them in the back with Robinson and Stitt. Hersey under center. And they run a little tight end reverse to Keith. And he races to the goal line. Can he get in?
Just short.
Just short. Yep, it's down to my far right corner. I'm blocked here in the press box. So we're going to give him the 1.
We're going to give him the 1. Second and goal from inside the 1-yard line.
We'll look for a little
they're going to
power eye right formation.
Yep, they're going to come in with the big backfield and try and just pound it in here. 9:40 and ticking left in this one.
Yep. So it's second down on the 1. See if the Marauder line can keep them out. So in the eye is Dunning and Stitt. Robinson to the right. They bring him in motion now. Hersey keeps himself, bounces into the end zone. Touchdown. Waiting for the signal from the official. So Justin Hersey on the 1-yard quarterback sneak put the Lancers on the board. It's now 14-9.
No, they're going to kick here.
Yep.
They're going to kick here. Thought they might go for 2 to try and get up to the field goal spot.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think so, right? I mean, 4 or 5. What's the difference, right?
They are going to
go for 2.
Change their minds here.
Sure. Get it to 14-9 or 14-10. What's the difference? So, see what kind of play they do here. What do you think?
Look, a little slant pass here.
Okay. Does he go under center?
Nope.
Nope. He's out of the shotgun. Robinson's on his left. Stitt on the right. They bring O'Neal in motion. And he's going to throw it, as you said. Throws and intercepted by Hill. So the try is no good. And the Marauders lead 14-9 with 9 minutes, 17 seconds left. So the Lancers have a little hope. They did what they needed to do there, Paul.
Yep. Well, now the Marauders need to put together a drive, take some time off of this clock, hopefully can get another score. But this thing is going to go down to the wire here as it sits.
Is that the Twitter wire, buddy?
It's a Twitter wire.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sign up for Twitter.
Yeah.
You just got to teach me how to use it.
Yeah,
I don't get the hashtag thing. I still don't understand.
It's just to emphasize something.
That's it. So you don't have to hashtag it off if you want, right?
No, not at all.
You just put out and say whatever
like
you want to
one.
say. And
this one here that says, I hate red lipstick. You aren't 40. And then this hashtag man thoughts.
Oh okay. So I got to have to become creative then, huh?
Well,
hashtagging?
There is a certain creativity that goes.
Oh, boy, and I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
That's why my degree was in accounting. Nope. You ever met a creative accountant?
Well, Davis on the field to return the kick with Cordy Owens and Ryan Conshafter.
How many foulers do you have?
How many followers?
Yeah, do you personally?
232.
Wow, 230.
232.
They want to know what you're thinking, huh?
Yeah, I'm a very important person in the Twitter's verse.
How many people you follow?
305.
Really?
Yeah.
National celebrities and the such?
And I've posted 2,600 tweets.
You have?
Yes.
And while you and I are goofing around, we missed the onside kick.
Yeah.
Is that what just happened here?
Just a bit of a squibbler through the middle, but Josh Jackson fell on it.
All right. So the Marauders start at their own 40. Enough Twitter talk. Back to football.
Big drive
here. I mean, yeah, you've got to run some – you move the football, need another score.
Don't want to give this back to St. Mary's right here. Rolling along. Had a few things click on that last offensive drive. Davis out in the slot, still hobbling pretty good.
Play out this 9 minutes. This football game is far from over. McCarthy in the shotgun. 2 left, 2 right. And he's going to throws long right sideline. He got hit.
Yeah, he's
as
hit.
He threw the football. It's incomplete, intended for Conshafter, number 79, Trevor Rona, 6'1", 265, had the pressure on McCarthy. You a little surprised they threw there?
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
Okay. Your honesty's important. Don't want anybody to think we're homers, because we're not.
No. Like to be home, but
yeah. I just keep thinking of that picture of that
Bloody Mary,
that tomato juice.
Yeah, there you go.
With the celery stick.
Yeah. 3 of the 4 food groups.
That's true. There are a lot of food groups in there. Davis in motion, hobbles his way through to the right side.
Marauders.
McCarthy's going to throw again under some pressure, gets it away to Tyler Hill. And he gets out to the 46-yard line. They still got a ways to go here to get the first down.
Yeah. That was Rona again delivering a shot to McCarthy.
Clock runs, 8 minutes, 50 seconds left. The Marauders clinging to a 5-point lead.
Marauders got away with a little bit of a flinch on the false start there.
And a much tighter football game, I think, than anybody anticipated coming in. But, hey, that's why you play them.
Yeah. David Bergio checks into the lineup, replacing Austin Greenwood.
Big third down.
Yeah, this is 8:27 and counting. St. Mary's 2 timeouts, St. Joe's with 3. More importantly, Marauders with the ball, and they need to hold on to this to keep this first down and keep this drive going.
Single coverage, Anacona right in front of us here. Stitt on Davis. Shotgun again. Fakes it to Owens. Throws long for Conshafter, and just over the right arm. And the Marauders surprisingly run the ball or pass the ball 3 times, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Great ball delivered there by McCarthy.
Yeah, it was a great throw.
Just a hair too strong.
Yeah, it just shows you what the future holds for that young man.
Yep. Well, let's see who's
Keep
going
him
to punt
healthy.
here. Oh, they're going to bring in the freshman, Luis Cerez, in to punt. He's got the wind with him. His first high school punt coming up. And he'll need to deliver one here to get the...
Get 2 back here. That's Dunning and Stitt. Cerez, good kick for the freshman.
If it hits the deck, could get a bounce out of this.
Yep, good bounce, and it's going to take a good Marauder bounce. And at the 11-yard line is where St. Mary's will start. They've got to go 89 yards. They've got 7 minutes and 54 seconds left.
They're going to have to go 89 to take the lead here.
Do all your players follow you on Twitter so they know in practices and stuff like that? Use it as a communication tool?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But I do follow everyone to make sure they're not being knuckleheads.
Well, that's a good thing. That has its advantages. So here we go. Hersey under center. Robinson and Stitt in the I formation. 2 receivers right. Hersey rolls to his right and throws, and it's over the head of the intended receiver. That's number 24, Cameron Dunning, 5'11 sophomore. Boy, you see on those rollout plays, you realize how small he really is.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough to make those throws.
And I think that's part of it with the sidearm throw.
Yeah. Yep, so 2nd and 10. Clock stop now, 7:49. The tight end, Keith, right in front of us here, even though he did play a little while ago and got the close to the touchdown on that tight end reverse they ran.
Yeah, he's got that left leg is heavily taped
Yep.
up.
So Hersey again under the center. Got a new receiver in, Ray Cooper, number 38. He's wide right. O'Neal in the slot. And they give the ball to Stitt. He tries to bounce it out left, and no doing there. I think McKenna on the tackle there.
Yep.
So it's 3rd down. Loss of 1 there, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 11.
Big play for the Marauder defense here. It'd be nice to get a stop here.
Yeah, especially punting into the wind. The Marauders should end up with some
pretty good field position.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rona has to come off because they must have some
Helmet.
blood on the arm.
Oh.
He's got to get that covered up.
Yep, so number 50, Barnese, Paul Barnese. Oh, see if they get this off before the 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's
are
been a
up.
long-
Yeah, it's been a long time in between. Hersey under center. And they hand the ball off to Stitt. He tries to run right up the middle, and no
Danny
can
Hector
do
did
there.
a nice job there of
Yep.
blocking
Maybe
and stopping that up.
back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be it. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Lancers. 6:30 remaining in the football game. I assume they're going to punt it away here.
Yeah, you're going to have to at this point. You can't give it back at this stage. Kick it away. Hope you can get a turnover or get a quick stop. Davis is
Hey,
back.
the way the Marauders have not run a lot of clock. I mean,
No.
time of possession in the first half is split, almost 50-50. So Battaglia stands in his end zone.
Last time he just kicked it straight out of bounds.
Yep.
Pretty good breeze blowing in his face.
And he kicks it away from Davis.
Good kick.
Yeah, great kick. It bounces at the 40-yard line, and that's where it's going to be down at the St. Mary's 40. Give him a kick of 30.
Well,
And 1st and 10, 5:54 left.
I think they would have settled for that one before they snapped the ball. That's about as much as they could get out of it with this wind.
Next Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Bishop Timon St. Jude's invades the Robert T. Scott Complex. 1 o'clock start. Paul Nask and special guest.
To be determined.
Yep. As I'm working on my tan in the
There you go.
last week of this my time off before basketball practice, November 4th.
Sweet home with another touchdown, up 33-16. Half a minute left in the first half.
We've got all the facts for you right here. McCarthy in the shotgun. Are you going to come out throwing again? You would think. Owen's the lone back. He doesn't touch it too often, and he doesn't that time. And they're going to go right down the right side again for Conshafter. No can do. They're going at Dunning, number 24, the sophomore. So,
Well, it's
2nd down. The clock stops, 5:48.
something I would have thought they tried to exploit earlier on. But at this point in time, I think you got to get the ball on the ground. You got to run some clock, make them use timeouts,
you would think.
get a couple first downs.
And if they'd have ran the ball the last time, we'd be somewhere at around 4 minutes instead of 5:48.
Yeah.
So,
Right, and you just, in this situation, you've got to kind of force the hand of St. Mary's and kind of do what you want here. So now they're getting back into a regular formation. Well, McCarthy, I think, he'll be under center, but he's got Owens
yeah,
in the
but
backfield.
Davis is in the slot here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wonder how healthy he is, if he's just a decoy.
That's a very, very valid point.
Yeah. And they're going to throw it into the slot for Tyler Hill. The pass is low and incomplete. Clock stops. 2 seconds went on that play, so it's 5:46 now.
Well, not a very high percentage play on the first play, going deep down the sideline across the field.
Yeah,
the
across
second
field,
play,
yeah.
a little stand-up, as they call it, almost a little bubble screen setup, but a bad ball delivered there by McCarthy. Tyler Hill had no chance to make a grab
yeah,
there.
so big third down here now. 3rd and 10 at the 40. Lone backfield. Nobody in the backfield.
Trips
empty.
left.
Lone empty. Trips to the left, one to the right. And he's going to throw it. Throws, and it's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. And the Marauders will have to punt it away.
Well, Trevor Rona once again making it happen. He's had a big day for this St. Mary's squad. And, you got to question the play calling at this point. You just do.
At least one run. I've run some class. I think that whole thing took 15 seconds.
That's
maybe.
it.
Yeah,
that's it. And you're going to give the ball back to St. Mary's here off of the punt.
5:43. So a lot of time for St. Mary's. Luis Cerez, the freshman, into punt. They bring it. Oh, almost. Battaglia almost had it. And it takes a great bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 10. So It turns out to be about a 35-yard plus kick, almost blocked by Battaglia. So St. Mary's got to go a long ways, but they've got guys that can make plays. So 1st and 10, the ball is spotted officially at the 7-yard line.
Well, the work cut out for St. Mary's here. 5.5 left. They've got 2 timeouts, and they've got just about the entire field to go.
See what kind of plays they call here to move the ball up the field. They'll run out of the eye. That's been pretty much where they've been here in the second half.
A sweep to Stitt.
Yep. And he's going to get it out to the 10-yard line. St. Mary's without 2 of their offensive starters. Their tight end, Nathaniel Keith, is down on the sidelines along with wide receiver Deion Strong. So they get 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8, just shy of the 10-yard line. Clock runs 5:01 now. St. Mary's 2 timeouts left. The Marauders 3. They're out of the eye again.
Oh, they're going to have to find something here big.
Yeah, they need to try to break something. And it's a guy who could do it. And they pitch the ball to Stitt. Castellani meets him in the backfield to slow him up and gets back to the line of scrimmage, or the original line of scrimmage. See where they get the spot down to our left here.
Yeah, Conshafter came to fill along with Josh Jackson.
Up, though he get one. It's 3rd and 7 on the 10.
4 minutes left probably when the snap gets going.
So big 3rd down for the Lancers. If they don't get it, what do you think, they punt it away again?
I'm not sure here.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got to start moving here.
They only got the 2 timeouts. So they spread them out here. Dunning in the backfield with Hersey, who's in the shotgun. Rolls out to his right. And he throws, and he's got his man O'Neal, and it's caught at the 20-yard line. It'll be enough for a 1st down.
Good catch there by O'Neal on a low throw, and kind of working away from him.
So Lancers have some hope here. They move the chains. It's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Clock now runs 3:33. They get the chain set. See if they spread them out again. I think he's got to pretty much go spread and shotgun.
But you got to here. You're working
running.
at 3 minutes.
Yep.
You got 80 yards to go. Look for O'Neal crossing again here.
Hershey rolls to his left. Avoids some pressure. Trying to decide what to do. He's going to run, and he goes out of bounds. He stayed in bounds here. They're going to keep running at the 20-yard line. Surprised that they didn't stop the clock there. So 2nd down, give maybe a gain of 1. I'll give them 2. 2nd and 8. So 2:50 now, clock running.
Got to have a bigger sense of urgency here, I think, if you're St. Mary's.
Yeah, I would think so.
2:30 and ticking.
Yeah, it's still
Not up to the line of scrimmage yet.
A lot of seconds going off in between plays here, and they're back in the I formation. So O'Neal comes in motion. Hersey rolls to his right. Yep, and he was going to throw out and up. It was. O'Neal fell down. Conshafter has it, and he's down at the 33-yard line. So O'Neal somehow went down, and it was supposed to be an out and up. And Hersey threw it, and O'Neal was on the ground, and Conshafter grabbed it, and the Marauders have it at 2:08 now.
Probably a first down away from salting us away.
Yep.
Hasn't been the prettiest.
And you get out of here with a W. They had to thank their stars today, and they're going to have to play a lot better the next couple of weeks.
Yep. Timon looks like they're starting to find their stride.
Yep. Yeah, that was last night. What they did should open some eyes up, without a doubt.
Yeah, that's a pretty good Will South team.
Yep. Well, I think we will see a run now. Davis isn't even in the game.
But now it's Connie in the backfield, Conshafter.
You just need good handoffs here. Up, and they pitch the ball to Conshafter. And he cuts up and gets to around the 31-yard line. Gain of a couple. Minute and 57. Clock still running. St. Mary's hasn't. They got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they're going to wait. They're going to wait to call it here.
Use it. Yep.
You let that first down play go, and they're kind of framed by the time clock to put the play in, and then you get the 2 quick ones if you can get the stop and try and get this thing back.
It's like the wind almost died down a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Expecting some big rain, though, in a little while. Inside a minute and 30 now. Up. And there's a flag comes in.
Delay a game on the Marauders.
Not sure what it. No.
Illegal shift.
No. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
What the heck?
I know he pointed at Costanzo. I'm not sure what. So they're going to march it back 15 to the 46-yard line.
Boy.
Clock winds, though, again.
Well, the Marauders get somewhat of a benefit there as they can take some time here.
I don't like that. I don't know. I just think that's unfair. Take a couple more penalties.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of a weird rule.
If you're going to do that, you might just as well. You really don't need to snap this until this thing gets into about the 55-second range.
Yeah. 103 now. Second and a whole bunch. Up, offside here against St. Mary's. Good hard count by McCarthy.
Maybe there won't be another play.
Now they've still got their 2 timeouts. Defensive penalty there. I don't know. Do they wind the clock again? I don't know. Yep, he winds it again. You got to use a timeout here. Coach Hersey does. Dave Hersey. So 52.2, and the Marauders appears like they may escape here today.
Escape being the operative word, my friend.
Playing some uninspired football, to say the least.
No, not a good outing.
Hopefully Nigel Davis, hopefully he'll be okay. We should see Justin Jones, who was cleared to play. But did not see the field at all. Rod Payne, week to week.
Yep. Well, heavily taped left ankle of Nigel Davis certainly will be something that lingers probably for the rest of the season. But it was a good sign to see him back in here. You wonder if it's that adrenaline pushing him through, and after he has some time off, how does it come back? So you got to be careful, especially during the work week. Not going to be able to do a ton with him.
And obviously you want to be in the 1 or 2 spots, so you get that bye, especially a team that's as beat up.
Oh, absolutely.
As we are,
no doubt about it.
Yep, you want to be. Give me those 5 extra days because they matter. So 1 timeout left for St. Mary's. I would just take a knee here.
To be honest with you, absolutely, because it's going to be their last time out.
Yeah,
you can take a knee, take another knee.
Yeah, then the question is, what do you punt it?
Yeah.
gives the ball to Conshafter, and what do we know? He breaks it, stays in bounds, and gets into the 33-yard line. The clock will be stopped with the last St. Mary's timeout. 46.9 seconds left. It'll be third and about 9. So no more timeouts for St. Mary's. The cheerleaders are rolling up the mats.
Yeah, they're just
Heading home.
packing it in. Packing it in. Big crop of cheerleaders.
Yep. They always
Up
have
20-something.
the best in the league right out here.
That's been voted on, or is that just something you're putting up there?
Yeah, you could tweet it. Put that on Twitter if you want. Mark Simon said St. Mary's cheerleaders best in league.
Wow, Vanderbilt.
Hashtag go Lancers. I don't know.
Vanderbilt on the Georgia 15, down 27-21. How about that? James Franklin's got his Commodores playing some good football this afternoon. At SEC every day, you better pack your lunch.
Yep.
So the timeout is over.
I think there's a good chance we'll see a Lancer Marauder volleyball playoff match.
That could be.
And the Lancers have put it to the Marauders twice this year in volleyball.
Yeah, they've been very good, and they gave a good run to Canisius last week as well.
Yep, so if you haven't seen a volleyball match in person, go do it. You will not be disappointed. It's much more exciting than what we saw here today. Truth be told. They give the ball to Conshafter, and he's met right in the middle. And the clock's at 41 seconds. They might not have to run another play, depending on when they chop it in time here. Yeah, it depends when they set it.
Well, you certainly will take the delay of game.
Yep.
They blew it in at 28.
They blew it in at 28, so
it's going to do it.
If our math is right, we won't have to do a thing here, and we're going to all go home, and the Marauders are going to get out of here at 14-9. Hard-fought football game.
Yeah, good win, and they'll head in next week 5-2, 2-0 in the league. Head into 3-0 in the league, and head into the matchup with Timon next Saturday.
And they're going to have to. The flag is 25-second shot clock, so 2.5.
Well, I don't think you punt this away. I think
you take your quarterback, run back about 3 steps, and then fall down.
Right.
So that means maybe Dennis will go shotgun and throw it long.
We'll see.
Well, they got a lot of work to do this week and regroup for the Tigers. 1 o'clock start, remember, next Saturday. Soccer on Wednesday afternoon, 4:30 broadcast. 2 guest announcers will be in the soccer booth.
Driving rainstorm at the East-West game.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some rain
and
shortly.
Ken West up 30-0. So good rainstorm over in the Tonawanda area. We'll be driving right back into that.
Got to run back a couple of steps here.
Oh,
that'd be a
St.
Mary's penalty. Yep.
Jacked up the center, and they're going to send that young man off the field. Yeah, let's hope they don't eject him because that'll be you get the extra game here.
Yeah, no reason to eject
I think the official just said he's not ejected.
Yeah, I'm doing you a favor, just sit him down and
let's
don't do that. That's
a little bit of a contentious battle out here today.
Yep, it has been right from the moment we arrived. 2.1. Sure what the officials are talking over now. Most of the crowd is here. Good-sized crowd here this afternoon. Got to do a couple of seconds. Good job, Michael. Down he goes. Late hit on the penalty or on the quarterback. Number 55, Dalen Jones.
I think we're just best suited to end this thing and get everybody out of here.
We're at 0-0, so barring any offensive penalties in the mix, go to the sidelines. Yep, get control of your players. Get them on the sidelines, both guys, and Game's over. The Marauders have won it.
Yeah,
And
that's
everybody move on to next week.
I believe the phrase that works best here is there's no pictures in the scorebook because this one not one for the
Dennis out
Hall
there
of
defending
History.
his quarterback, and rightfully so. That hit on especially a quarterback who's had concussion trouble.
Yeah,
So, he doesn't need any hits to the head, and Dennis has got a good argument there. So
Yep.
both teams will head across and shake hands, and Paul Naska and yours truly, Mark Simon, will say have a great weekend. Next Saturday, 1 o'clock, Soccer Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Take care, everybody.